Your soulmate is planning a bold step toward you. This will shock you. Hear it now. Before you scroll, before you click away, I need you to do one thing for me. Just one. Take a deep, conscious breath with me for 5 seconds. Now, listen closely. You are not here by accident. You didn't find this video because of an algorithm or a random click. You are here because the universe has been trying to get your attention, and you finally stopped long enough to listen. You cannot ignore what I am about to tell you. You've been feeling it, haven't you? That heavy restlessness in your chest. Those sudden waves of emotion that come out of nowhere in the middle of a busy day. That one name that keeps echoing in the silence of your mind, no matter how hard you try to push it away. You've been asking for a sign. You've been whispering to the stars. Why hasn't it happened yet? Have they forgotten me? Was it all in my head? I am here to tell you, it was never in your head. What you are about to hear is going to shock you, because while you've been waiting, wondering, and perhaps even losing hope, your soulmate has been fighting a silent battle, a battle between their fear and their destiny. And right now, in this very moment, they have finally reached a breaking point. They have made a decision. A bold, life-altering step is being planned right now to close the distance between your soul and theirs. This isn't just a message. This is your divine confirmation. If you leave now, you might miss the very keys you need to unlock this union. But if you stay, if you listen to the truth I am about to reveal, everything you thought you knew about your connection is about to change. Your soulmate is coming, and they aren't coming back the same way they left. Are you ready for the truth? Lately, you've been noticing things, haven't you? Subtle shifts in the atmosphere around you, small coincidences that feel a little too heavy to be just luck. You see, the universe doesn't speak in loud, booming voices. It speaks in whispers, in patterns, and in the quiet alignment of time. If this message reached your screen today, it is because your frequency has finally matched the revelation you've been waiting for. This is what we call divine timing. You might have felt a strange urge to check your phone, or perhaps you were feeling particularly lonely tonight and felt guided to look for answers. Whatever the reason, the why is simple. You are finally ready to hear the truth without your ego getting in the way. Think back to the last few days. Have you been seeing certain numbers repeatedly? Maybe 1111 on the clock, or 222 on a license plate. These aren't just digits. They are cosmic knocks on your door. They are the universe's way of saying, pay attention. Something is moving in the unseen realms. And it's not just the numbers. It's the physical sensations. Have you felt that sudden, unexplained racing of your heart, or a random scent that reminds you of them, even when you're miles apart? Perhaps you've been dreaming of them more vividly than ever before, dreams that feel less like imagination and more like a conversation. These are the ripples of the bold step they are about to take. Their energy is reaching out to yours before their body even makes the move. You've been through the ringer. You've done the healing work. You've sat in the silence and cried the tears that no one saw. The universe has watched you grow in the dark. And now, it is orchestrating this meeting because the lesson of separation has been learned. You are being validated right now. Your intuition wasn't lying to you. That gut feeling that they aren't gone for good, that was the divine whispering the end of the story to you while you were still in the middle of the chapter. This message found you because you are at the threshold of a breakthrough, The veil between what you hope for and what is actually happening is thinning. You've spent so much time wondering if you were crazy for holding on. But this confirmation is here to tell you that your soul's compass has been pointing north all along. You had to be here, at this exact minute, to receive the strength needed for what's coming next. Because what your soulmate is planning requires you to be grounded, centered, and ready to receive. The wait wasn't a punishment, it was a preparation. And the fact that you are listening to these words right now is the final sign that the preparation is over. The energy is shifting from waiting to manifesting, and the bridge is finally being built. While you are sitting here, listening to these words, I want you to take a second and visualize their face, because right now, while you are breathing, they are suffocating under the weight of their own silence. You see, for a long time, you thought they were cold. You thought they had moved on or simply didn't care. But the truth is far more intense. Your soulmate is currently trapped in a storm of their own making, and they are fighting a battle you cannot see. They are in a state of deep, heavy, and undeniable regret. Imagine them sitting alone, perhaps late at night when the world goes quiet, and your name is the only thing they can hear. They are replaying every memory, every word they said that they shouldn't have, and every word they stayed silent on when they should have spoken up. They are haunted by the version of you they let walk away, and the weight of that loss has finally become too heavy to carry. There is a profound healing phase happening within them right now, even if they don't have a name for it. They've tried to distract themselves, haven't they? They tried to fill the void with other people, with work, with noise, but nothing fits the shape of their soul quite like you do. They are realizing that no matter how far they run, they keep ending up back at the thought of you. It's like a magnetic pull they can no longer fight, and it's terrifying for them. But stay with me, because here is the part that will shock you. The reason they haven't reached out yet isn't because they don't want to. It's because they are paralyzed by the fear of your rejection. They look at how strong you've become, how much you've grown without them, and they wonder, am I still worthy of them? Will they even open the door if I knock? They are fighting their ego every single day. That stubborn pride that kept them silent is finally crumbling, piece by piece. They are moving through what I call the courage phase. This is the most dangerous and beautiful part of the journey. It's the moment where the pain of being without you finally outweighs the fear of coming back. They are looking at their life, their mistakes, their past trauma, and they are realizing that a life without you isn't just empty, it's incomplete. They are tired of the mask they've been wearing, tired of pretending they are fine. As you listen to this, their heart is literally racing. The connection you share is a two-way street, and that restlessness you've been feeling lately, that's them. That's their energy trying to find a way back to your heart. They are preparing themselves mentally to be vulnerable, to be honest, and to tell you things they've never told anyone else. They are standing at the edge of a cliff, looking at the leap they have to take, and for the first time, they aren't looking back. Stay right where you are, because in the next few moments, I am going to reveal the exact bold step they are planning to take. The silence is about to break, and you need to know exactly what is coming so you don't miss it when it arrives. The silence is about to break, and it's going to happen in a way you never expected. For months or maybe even years, there has been a wall between you, a wall built of pride, distance, and unspoken words. But that wall is cracking because your soulmate is planning a bold step that will leave you breathless. They are done playing safe. They are done staring at your profile in the dark. And they are done rehearsing conversations in their head that never happen in reality. The bold step they are preparing for is a total surrender to the connection. For some of you, this is going to manifest as a sudden, middle-of-the-night message, a confession so raw and honest that it will make your hands shake as you read it. They aren't just going to say, hey, they are going to tell you why they left, why they stayed away, and why they can no longer live another day without you knowing the truth. For others, this bold step is even more physical. They are planning to show up, to literally bridge the distance and appear in a place where you least expect them. They are tired of the digital barriers. They want to look into your eyes and see if the spark they feel is still reflected in yours. They are ending old, toxic cycles, cutting ties with people or situations that kept them from you, and finally stepping into the light as the person you always knew they could be. This isn't a small gesture. This is a burning the ships moment for them. They are ready to risk everything: their ego, their comfort zone, even their fear of rejection, just for one chance to be back in your energy. They have realized that the bold step isn't just about coming back. It's about staying this time. It's about commitment. It's about an apology that carries the weight of 1,000 silent nights. And it's about a promise for a future they were once too scared to dream of. Stay with me, because you need to understand what triggered this sudden change. Why now? What happened in their world that made them finally decide to stop running and start reaching? The answer is more spiritual than you think. So you're probably wondering, why now? Why, after all this time of silence and distance, has the shift suddenly become so aggressive? What was the exact moment the light bulb went off in their soul? The truth is, it wasn't just one thing. It was a divine orchestration of events that forced them to face the mirror. For a long time, they thought they could outrun the connection. They tried to build a life that didn't include you, thinking that if they stayed busy enough, if they worked hard enough, or if they found someone easier, the thought of you would eventually fade like an old photograph. But the universe has a funny way of making the void grow louder the more you try to ignore it. The biggest trigger, it was the moment they realized they were losing you emotionally. They saw you starting to glow again. They felt your energy withdraw. You stopped chasing. You stopped waiting. And you started choosing yourself. And in that sudden silence where your longing used to be, they felt a coldness they weren't prepared for. It's a spiritual law: when you finally let go, they finally feel the pull. But there was something deeper, a shaking of the soul that happened recently. Maybe it was a dream so vivid it felt like a physical touch. Or perhaps they saw a sign, your name, a song, a specific memory, at a moment when they were at their lowest. They hit a wall where they realized that all the success or freedom in the world felt empty because you weren't there to witness it. They had a spiritual awakening in the middle of their own chaos. They realized that you weren't just a person they dated or knew. You were their mirror. And without that mirror, they were losing sight of who they really were. They saw your value not through what you gave them, but through the massive hole your absence left in their life. The pain of your absence finally became greater than the fear of their own vulnerability. They woke up and realized that later might never come, and the thought of you ending up with someone else, someone who would cherish the heart they took for granted, was the final spark that set their soul on fire. But how will you know it's happening? How can you be sure this isn't just another false hope? Stay with me, because next, I'm going to reveal the specific physical signs you are about to experience in your own life, signs that prove they are already on their way. You don't have to take my word for it, because the universe is already leaving breadcrumbs for you to find as their soul begins to make this bold move. Your physical reality is going to start reflecting that shift in ways that might even feel a little spooky. First, pay attention to the digital world. Have you noticed their name popping up in the most random places? On a billboard, in a comment section, or perhaps you're seeing someone who looks exactly like them from a distance, only to realize it's a stranger. This is called synchronicities of presence. Their energy is so focused on you right now that it's literally manifesting in your line of sight. Next, listen to the air. Are you hearing your song? That one track that defined your connection, playing in a grocery store or as a random suggestion on your playlist. It's not a glitch in the app. It's a glitch in the matrix of your separation. But the most powerful sign is the one happening inside your own body. Have you felt a sudden, sharp pressure in your heart space, or a fluttering in your stomach that feels like anxious excitement for no reason? This is the soul's tether. You are picking up on their heartbeat. You are feeling their adrenaline as they rehearse what they want to say to you. And watch your phone not just for a text, but for those ghost notifications. That feeling that your phone vibrated when it didn't, or seeing their name for a split second in your dreams. If you've been experiencing even two of these things lately, I want you to stop right now and type "ready" in the comments. By typing it, you are claiming this energy and telling the universe you are open to receive. Stay tuned, because while the signs are beautiful, there are still hidden blockages they are fighting through, and you need to know what's holding them back so you can help clear the path. But as much as they want to reach out, as much as their soul is screaming your name, there is still a heavy shadow they are fighting through. You see, it's not that they don't love you. It's that they are terrified of the version of them that lost you. The biggest blockage right now is a paralyzing fear of rejection. They look at the person you've become, the strength you've found, the light you're radiating, and they feel small. They are asking themselves, why would they ever take me back after what I put them through? Their own ego is acting like a prison guard, telling them it's safer to stay silent than to risk hearing you say it's too late. Then there is the weight of past trauma. Many of you are dealing with a soulmate who has been burnt before, and their subconscious is trying to protect them from the very thing that can heal them. They are dealing with deep-seated trust issues, not just with you, but with themselves. They don't trust their own heart to make the right decision this time. And for some, there are external pressures, old toxic patterns, family expectations, or even a third-party situation that they are desperately trying to untangle themselves from. They are in the middle of a messy deconstruction phase, where they have to tear down the old life they built just to make room for you. It's a tug-of-war between their soul and their fear, and the rope is starting to fray. But don't let this discourage you, because what I'm about to reveal next is the ultimate truth. The divine has already stepped in, and when the universe decides it's time for a union, no amount of fear can stop it. You see, no matter how high the walls of fear are built, they cannot withstand the force of a divine mandate. This is where you must understand the difference between a simple romance and a soul contract. This connection wasn't decided in a coffee shop or on an app. It was written in the stars long before either of you took your first breath. This is what we call divine confirmation. The universe has reached a point where it is no longer asking your soulmate to move. It is forcing them to. Have you noticed how every time they try to move on, something goes wrong? How every other path they take leads to a dead end? That is God. That is the universe, blocking every door that doesn't lead back to you. They are being corralled by destiny, stripped of their distractions until the only thing left in their field of vision is your face. This union is backed by a higher power because your togetherness serves a purpose greater than just being happy. Your combined energy creates a frequency that this world desperately needs right now. When two chosen ones align, the ripples of healing go far beyond their own lives. The stars have moved into position. The karmic debts have been paid in full through the tears you've shed and the lessons they've learned in the dark. This isn't a maybe anymore. It is an inevitable when. You are being asked to trust the unseen hands that are currently moving the pieces on the chessboard of your life. But here is the catch, and you need to listen very carefully to this next part. Just because the universe is moving doesn't mean you should just sit and wait in anxiety. How you handle yourself in these final moments of separation will determine how smoothly this bold step lands. So, how do you hold yourself while the universe completes this final act? This is the part where most people stumble. They get so close to the finish line and then they let their anxiety ruin the vibration. Listen to me. Your energy right now is the runway upon which their bold step will land. If that runway is cluttered with desperation or the heavy energy of chasing, the landing will be turbulent. The first thing you must do is stay calm. You need to move from the energy of wanting them to the energy of knowing they are already yours. When you want something, you are telling the universe that you lack it. But when you know it is coming, you radiate a magnetic peace. That peace is what will pull them in faster than any text message or phone call ever could. You must continue to heal yourself. Do not stop your growth just because you heard they are coming back. The version of you that they are coming back to needs to be the highest version, the one who has learned to be happy in their own skin, the one who doesn't need them to survive, but chooses them to thrive. Release the expectations. Do not try to script how they will show up. If you are busy looking for them to call at 8 p.m., you might miss the fact that they are standing right behind you in a crowded room. Let the universe handle the logistics. Your only job is to be the open door. Stop chasing. Stop checking their social media. Stop asking mutual friends about them. Every time you chase, they instinctively run. It's spiritual physics. Instead, turn that energy inward. Pour that love back into your own cup until it overflows. When your cup is full, your frequency becomes irresistible, and your soulmate will feel that shift across any distance. They are coming for the new you, not the version of you they left behind. So, keep your head high and your vibration higher, because what I am about to share next is the most emotional part of this message, a channeled message directly from their soul to yours. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine they are standing right in front of you. Not the person who was cold, not the person who walked away, but their true soul, speaking to yours without the filters of ego or pride. This is what their heart has been screaming in the silence. I never truly left you, even when I was miles away, even when I was standing right next to someone else. It was always your face I saw when I closed my eyes. I know I hurt you. I know I went silent when you needed me most. But please understand, I was terrified. I was fighting demons I didn't know how to name. And I thought that by pushing you away, I was saving myself. But all I did was lose my way. But I've spent so many nights rehearsing what to say, trying to find the courage to pick up the phone. But every time I saw how much you've grown, how beautiful you look in your own light, I felt like I didn't deserve to be in your space. But the pull, this magnetic tether between us, it's becoming unbearable. I can't pretend anymore. I am tired of the mask. I am tired of the lonely success. I am coming back because without you, none of this makes sense. I am planning my way back to you, slowly, carefully, but surely. I just need you to hold that space for me for just a little longer. I am fixing the things I broke. I am becoming the person you always believed I could be. Please, don't give up on us just yet, because the step I am about to take is the most important one of my life. I am coming home to you. Pause for a moment to let the emotion sink in. Hear those words. Feel that energy, because that is the vibration that is currently surrounding you. But before you get swept away in the emotion, I have to give you a very important warning, because how you react to this message could change everything. Now, I need you to listen very carefully, because this is where the path divides. This message is a gift of hope, but it is not a permission slip to lose yourself. One of the biggest mistakes you can make right now, the one thing that could actually delay this bold step, is to fall back into the energy of the chaser. Hear me when I say this. Do not obsess. Do not take this divine confirmation and turn it into a reason to start stalking their social media again, or checking their last seen status. If you start searching for proof of their return in the physical world before it's ready to manifest, you create a vibration of lack, and lack is a wall that stops the flow of destiny. This message is not your signal to go and beg for their attention, or to send that long emotional text explaining your feelings for the 100th time. You have already done your part. You have spoken your truth to the universe. And now, the universe is working on them. If you jump in and try to fix things or force the timing, you are essentially telling God that you don't trust the process. Do not lose your self-worth in the excitement of their return. Remember, they are the ones who need to make the move. They are the ones who need to prove that they have changed. If you drop everything and run to them the moment you feel their energy shift, you are teaching them that they don't have to grow to keep you. Stay in your power, keep your boundaries firm. This warning is here to protect the new you that you've worked so hard to build. Your soulmate is coming back because of your strength, not your desperation. Keep that flame burning for yourself first, and let them be the one to seek its warmth. It is time to ground this energy, to lock it into your physical reality so that it moves from the realm of possibility into the realm of fact. This is the activation. The universe has spoken, your soulmate has decided, and now your spirit must say yes. I want you to sit up straight, feel the ground beneath your feet, and take one more deep breath. As you exhale, imagine any remaining doubt leaving your body like a gray mist. Now I am going to give you 4 powerful affirmations. These are not just words, they are keys. I want you to say them out loud if you can, or repeat them firmly in your mind. Let them vibrate in your chest. I am a divine magnet for the love that belongs to me. I release the how and the when, and I trust the who. I am worthy of a bold, consistent, and honest love. I am ready to receive my soulmate in their highest form. Feel the shift, that tingling in your hands, that warmth in your heart. That is your frequency aligning with the bold step they are taking right now. You are no longer waiting for a miracle. You are the miracle they are running toward. By saying these words, you have signaled to the divine that the door is unlocked, the light is on, and the path is clear. The energy of separation is dissolving right now, and the energy of union is taking its place. You are a chosen one, and you were chosen for this connection because you have the strength to hold it. Don't look back, don't doubt, and don't let anyone tell you that what you feel isn't real. The evidence is coming, and it's going to be louder than the silence you've lived through. If this message resonated with your soul today, then you are part of this divine tribe. Don't let this be the last time we connect. If you want to keep your vibration high and stay aligned with the signs the universe is sending, hit that subscribe button and join our community of light. Before you go, type, "I claim this" in the comments to anchor this prophecy into your life. I am sending you so much love and strength for the journey ahead. Your union is closer than you think. Stay blessed, and I will see you in the next message.